Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's a boy, Foley Baker, coming to you with another video about the farming strategies for normies and non-pre-sales. A quick one. Let me let you know this before I start. Smart money are buying drip, depositing in the faucet, and accumulating their 1% daily with the intent to use in the farm. That way, they are not holding a dead fish like the BUSD and USDT or BNB in the sea, but rather they are having an IGI cart. They're having a moving vehicle, paying 1% daily on their capital. At least in the next 40 to 50 days, they would have gotten 50% ROI on their deposits. And they can keep getting that and selling to USD or pairing up with their BUSD to get into the farm. I think that's a better play right now. Remember one of my videos where I showed you how drip is going to be going to the moon once the farm launch, and that is because the BUS, every single BUS that is dropped into the Liberator will be buying drip for you with half of the funds and pairing it with the other half. So drip is going to go crazy on the launch of the farm. Okay, we've gotten that out of the way. So if you're not a pre-seller, what do you do to get into the farm? One thing is sure, and the fact is that REV token is going to be very, very volatile in the first few hours of launch. If you can catch REV tokens in the very first few seconds or minutes, that's fine. Go ahead. But remember, you don't want to wreck yourself. Like, that's the last thing you want to do. So a low risk play is remembering the first rule of farming, and which is, if you can farm a token, then don't buy it. All right. The only reason why pre-sellers we have an edge is because they are buying at the lowest price possible. So whatever happens afterwards would not matter anymore. But in the case of non-pre-sellers and normies, you are going to find yourself in an ocean of whales fighting, of pre-sellers with a lot of REV tokens, you know, trying to take profit, trying to catch the dip and all that. You don't want to be caught in that battle because they already have an edge over you. So what you want to do is you want to try to catch in the very first few 30 seconds if you can. Hopefully Forex adopts an anti-bot mechanism, which we are going to be recommending to him in the DAO group to avoid those that drain liquidity. Anyway, so what's the best play? Don't buy REV token if you think it's too volatile, but what you want to quickly do is to throw BUSD into the Liberator, create your drip BUSD LP tokens. At least that BUSD stable drip is gonna, you know, has maybe one trajectory, and that is going up. So you want to try to make sure you throw your BUSD into the Liberator before everyone else does, because what happens is your value of BUSD will reduce because drip will start to go up in price. So you want to put it in as soon as possible. That's one secret I just gave to you. And the other reason is to put it in the farm and then try to start earning REV tokens from the onset. You can double into the miner, but like I said in my other video, that's a more risky adventure. Then you can take your earnings from the miner and then compound that into the farm to earn even more REV tokens. Then finally, you can throw that REV into a single asset staking pool to earn BUSD. That's my recommendation for the low risk play for normies and non-pre-sellers. I think that's clear enough. For high risk players, for the DGen farmers, You want to dabble into the Rev tokens, maybe buy some and put it in the single asset staking, or you can go ahead to pair that with the BUSD and put it in the farm. Now, why that is okay is because you're going to be able to earn Rev immediately too. And with such a high multiplier, you could be able to, you know, catch up with whales and pre-sellers that have actually dabbled into, because now you've gotten Rev at a relatively low price at the very start, and then you can, you know, start to earn Rev like every other person. Then you collect your earnings in Revs, maybe put it in a single asset staking pool, or put it into to earn BUSD. All right. So yeah, I said you might not get value out of the BUSD pool because you are going to be like a small fish in the fighting in the ocean of whales. So if you can live with that, I mean, the fact remains that you don't want to lose money, and that's why the low risk play is just buy drip and pair with BUSD by using the Liberator, and then you're Gucci. Just earn Rev for free, and then you can start to see if you can earn BUSD with the Rev. Yeah, that's it. I feel like there's not much else to say about pre-sellers or the farming strategies for this set of people. But then again, you want to have as many Rev tokens as possible. But then again, I mean, in as much as you want to try to catch enough Rev tokens, you know, to fight for your own pool share in the decentralized farm layer 2 that is going to be coming out, you don't also want to lose money. So it's a fine line between getting the best out of it and not getting wrecked. So it's your decision to make. And the ratio of what you put in the farm and the miner will be dependent on your risk appetite too. So you want to make sure you know your risk appetite, your personality, if you will be hands-on with everything before you put your money into the miner. All right, hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notification button by toggling on the bell, and you'll be able to get more contents that I'll be sharing with the farm. A lot to talk about, Have a good one, guys. I remain your boy, Fuller Baker. Peace.